Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading. I'm your cosmic auntie, and I hope that this is helpful to you in some way. I hope that it is encouraging and insightful. But as always, as you pay attention to the messages, bounce everything off your own intuition, your own inner knowing. You know yourself best, right? And you have your own connection with divine energy. So my job here is to reflect certain frequencies that may resonate with you and assist you in gaining a greater sense of clarity, providing a sense of confirmation and or validation. Okay, so fun. I love this card a lot. I have to just make sure I cover one part of it. Yeah, let's see there. Okay, Three of Cups. Good times. This feels like good times, fun times. Connecting with pals, I heard. Friends. Being silly. Page of Cups. Loves being silly. How fun. This feels very tender and lighthearted and loving. This feels celebratory. This feels very sweet. So we've got the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So goals being made, things. I just saw a to-do list. It feels like crossing things off the to-do list kind of energy. It feels like preparation. It has a very steady pace to it. It feels like a nice balance of action and cultivation, hard work and play and fun. Temperance, yeah, there's this really beautiful elixir, this balance, this concoction, and that's going to look differently for each and every one of you because you're all unique beings. But this feels very playful, very there's a curiosity here, there's a tenderness, there's a patience, there's a sense of calm, very, very calm and collected. Again, this balance of preparation, hard work, putting the effort in, going for something, getting ready for something. The Knight of Pentacles they're the knight that may not get there the fastest, but they're gonna get there and get the job done. They're gonna see something through, and their process is gonna be steady. So this feels like there's a lot that's getting done, and there's a lot in the works this month, as well as a lot of opportunity to play and have fun and to express yourself. And it looks to me like there's this, I mean, you're Gemini, right? Like having room for both things, having room for all things. And I encourage you, if that's something that you're desiring, I encourage you to find, your elixir, your alchemy here. The Temperance is all about alchemy, how to combine different elements to create gold, right? Your gold, your truth. there's just a really beautiful spiritual protection here as well, spiritual guidance, being very in tune with intuitive energy, and also kind of there's a sense of like spirit, like the sense of being surrounded by angels or whatever energy you feel loved and protected by. I feel like this month, like there's a lot of signs. Like I feel like pay attention to the signs, the number synchronicities, the unique synchronicities that are inside jokes that's just between you and spirit. You know the ones. Moon. Yeah, exactly. I just saw breadcrumbs down a trail. So it feels like there's a sense of following the breadcrumbs down the trail of the universe, of existence. So if you find yourself needing help, I heard look around, because there's reassurance, there's signs, there's information. So very interesting. Look around. Taurus just got the moon card too, and I am recording this the day before the new moon in Scorpio. And Taurus and I talked about how it feels like this telephone line, this portal into the depths of existence, the depths of the universe. So we talked about really kind of speaking our wishes to the universe, because there's this theme that's been wafting through the readings for this month, is finding ourselves across the threshold. There's a cycle that has come to an end and closed. The threshold has been crossed, and we find ourselves on a whole new timeline, in a whole new beginning, the very beginning of the new beginning. So this is an opportunity to really ask for what it is that you need to, fill your toolbox, to top up your toolbox, to equip you moving forward. Taurus and I also talked about paying attention to the wisdom and the gifts that already reside in you, and to pull on them and to honor them, to cherish them. With the Page of Cups, to nurture them, right? To nurture yourself, to tend to yourself. So with the moon underneath the Three of Wands, like this is giving me similar energy. What do you desire? What are you putting your action behind right now? What are you putting your energy behind? What are you cultivating? What are you growing? Like what do you need to help this process further? Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Taurus got this too with the moon. Which further just confirms what I'm sharing, that this new moon is, all new moons are an opportunity to plant seed, right? To set an intention. It's a clean slate. It's a new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is that seed. What it is, what do you desire? What are you building? What are you cultivating? What do you need help with? How do you need to further along a certain process? What do you need? Ask the universe. Play with things. Try new things. Explore things. Be the alchemist in your life. And Gemini, you are the magician, right? You're the ultimate alchemist. Combining things, using your hands, your tools, your intellect to create, to conceptualize, to create, to express. And what I love about this energy, Gemini, is that it feels, again, very steady, very calm, very collected. there's a lot of room for relaxation, enjoyment, play, friendship, celebration, tending to yourself, resting, exploring yourself, you know, expressing your heart and really leading a heart-led life. And I feel there's this immense amount of dedication and work being put into cultivating your life as well. There's a lot that's being done. It's steady and it's paced and it's sturdy and it's successful. So, what do you need help with now? How do you want to further along this process? Seven of Cups. Ooh. I just saw, and I really want to get this book, but The Artist's Way, I think that's what it's called. Maybe some of you have worked through that book. People have said it's like incredibly potent and helpful and amazing, you know. So if you don't know what that book is and it's kind of piquing your interest, maybe that could be something that would be helpful. I certainly want to get that book and work through it. But the Seven of Cups here is kind of giving me the Artist's Way under the Temperance and the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is so, like, I don't know, romantic in the way of like kind of a Renaissance painting. Who got why is this coming up again? I feel like Sagittarius, the energy for Sagittarius this month reminded me of a Renaissance fair, which is your opposite sign, your sibling sign. So there must be something with that. This Renaissance energy, this jack of all trades, right? Like when you think of like a Renaissance man or woman, like they're exploring different things, they're exploring different mediums. And I feel a very explorative energy, Gemini. I feel like there's a lot to honor in your explorative energy, playing with things, creating your own concoctions, your own elixirs, playing, you know, to really tap into your own energy, to the energy of what you're creating. And what's really cool is it just feels like, it feels so steady, but explosive and fun and bright all at the same time. I mean, you are about duality, right, Gemini? Really honoring the duality of nature, of life. This is very dreamy and very creative. It's very whimsical. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, beautiful. This whole passion, this whole passionate spirit. 10 of Cups. Passionate spirit in creating the life of your dreams and building, cultivating, calling in, building, cultivating relationships with people that feel like home to you, nurturing your family, your friends, feeling emotionally safe and secure in your body and in your environment. There's a lot of inspiration here, Gemini. Feeling very inspired. Feeling ignited, I heard too. Ignited. Guided. Protected. I feel like there's a sense of like dreaming and spirit just really dazzling you with interesting dreams. And that being a source of inspiration, that might be just for even one of you out there. The farther gate, a bold step forward. Yes, this also aligns with this theme kind of running through Scorpio season of being on the other side of the threshold now, being in the new beginning, being at the brink of the new beginning. We're on the new timeline now. Each and every one of us in our own unique way. So that can feel very daunting. It can feel very exhilarating and powerful and exciting, because there's so much to explore. There's so much potential, right? To this unfolding of potential. But it's also, whoa, right? Like, but keep taking these bold steps forward, Gemini. Nice and steady, sturdy and steady, you know, with an exciting popping pace, right? Like you have this brilliantly creative mind that's really built to take in large amounts of galactic information. There's just so much that flows through, and that's where this kind of magician, right, really channeling that into creations. We are creator beings. And what I love about this energy is I feel like I'm talking to people who are just feeling more comfortable with that, more and more feeling very engaged with that. And there's a lot of awareness of like who you are at like a divine level. Feeling the spirit of life course through you and course through everything around you, and feeling this deep connection with life. So, farther gate, a bold step forward. You've gotten through this gate. Now there's one in the distance. Keep following the path. Keep doing what you're doing. Because remember, the Knight of Pentacles gets it done. The Knight of Pentacles makes it happen and builds it to last. Very cool, very cool. This feels too like cultivating friendships that feel exciting and fun and playful, but also steady and calm and just comfortable. With the Ace of Pentacles here, some of you might be meeting like new friends. Some of you might be like just kind of really, you know, ready to just put that energy towards cultivating more community, having more connection. Just really following your heart, Gemini. Keep following your heart. Keep tapping into your heart. Keep leaning into what your heart is telling you about what you need and how you feel, you know, and have fun with it. If you need help, look around. There's definitely a lot of signs and symbols that are between you and the universe, like you and spirit, these inside jokes between you and spirit that will help you know that you know you're on the right track, or if you need to do any kind of course adjustments. So let's get you a postcard from spirit. And keep finding that balance between work and play, Gemini. This is really cool. And if you're finding yourself really desiring that balance, like, you know, play with the different things, make adjustments, move things around, and because you deserve a nice balance between work and play. And whatever it is that you're preparing for, because some of you are definitely preparing for something, some of you are building something, it's going to look differently for each and every one of you. But these preparations will pay off. What it is that you're building has good, strong legs and has a good, strong foundation. There's a whole new reality here to explore, Gemini. Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Yeah. This one seems important too, and I want to read it to you because I don't usually look at the bottom of this deck, but you get two, Gemini. Dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. That's a nice way to conclude the reading. I hope that this was helpful to you. You're doing great, Gemini. This is a really lovely energy to feel. Ask for help when you need it. And trust the process. Take breaks, have fun, connect to those that feel like home to you. That which you pay attention to grows as well. So whatever it is that you are working on, whatever it is that you're growing, preparing, what it is that you're doing, things grow. What's the saying? Things grow where attention flows, or something like that. This new moon is a great way to ask for anything that you may need to help you along, and there's brilliant opportunity to create and plant things with loving intention that will grow into very prosperous, abundant things. Okay? Well, I love you very much, Gemini. I hope that this was, again, enjoyable for you in some way, and I will catch you in the next one.